So, we wait, and we are there. Welcome, everybody. We are still waiting for Mohammed, our watcher who's always here, because we're not playing with Julian today. Julian, unfortunately, has a family commitment that he cannot avoid, even if I'm sure he would like to. But we are playing with 3 players today, and we are returning to Forbidden Lands. When did we last play? It says 5 days and 22 hours ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 5 days ago was my German game, which I have now brought to a conclusion, to a very similar storyline to you, but it turned out very differently. Very interesting. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So, who can summarize a little bit of what's going on? There he is. Hello, Mohammed. I knew you wouldn't let us down. So, I'll pick on Martin. Martin, summarize for us what happened last time. Where are we and why are we there?
Well, I seem to recall that we had a brief conversation at where were we now? Where was the place?
You were in Ashenstead.
Ashenstead, yeah, where Sautelos had to persuade his father to join us on this trip to find Seligar, who is out there somewhere.
Seligar of Horn.
Yeah. So most of the session was spent travelling, and we had a small little skirmish with this skeletal horse, which was being attacked by a number of jackals, and we fought them off. And Sautelos saved the day at one point with his archery skills.
Yes, a very lucky roll for once.
Yeah, it makes a change, because I think the previous battle he didn't do so well.
When you were trying to coach him, he really wasn't doing well. No.
Yeah.
It was not.
So and then from that point we travelled further and we arrived in Taregyll, which is where we are now.
And who joined you on the journey after you came across that clatter hoof, that skeletal foe?
Of course, how can I forget? So we came across this horse-drawn carriage with these skeletal horses, which collapsed into piles of bones as we arrived, and outstepped this interesting lady that looked quite vampiric in nature.
You think vampiric?
Wearing all black and dark. Yeah.
That one you mean?
Mortilla!
Mortilla, that's not the high-resolution picture, it's a low-resolution picture. But yeah, her there. And she seemed to be absolutely fascinated by your tales of death and dying.
Yes.
So she's a little bit morbid. Doesn't make her a vampire, though, does it? Does it?
Vampiric in nature, maybe. No, maybe we don't know. Yeah. I'm
Who's
sure it will
sleeping in
come
the
out in
cage?
time.
She's fascinated with battles.
Yeah, fascinated with battles. You made your way all the way across the plains, and you're almost pretty much at Taregyll again. At the place where you first came into this area. So the question is, what you will do when you get there? What's the first thing you're wanting to do?
I think we were planning to hand over the lantern, weren't we, with the flame?
Yeah, or something happened to it.
Get it off our backs, you know.
Yes, get that back off. Yeah, and I did actually ask you whether you wanted to do a certain thing or not do a certain thing in today's session, and you said you didn't want to do it. So if the obvious thing for some of our watchers, our one watcher, was that they're going to go and have the same fight again, they didn't want to do that, so we're not going to have the same fight again. I hope that's not too disappointing. Taregyll, let me just find the map for it, and then you will arrive. Now, I think we were arriving in the... let's just make it evening again. You're arriving in the evening, back in Taregyll. And let's use that one.
We're going up the hill, aren't we?
To the temple?
You're coming into it. Direction you would be coming from is the bottom left, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because north is sort of that way, not that way. So you would probably come from either from the riverside or from here. I think you would come through this pass here, which actually has got these stubs of old ancient watchtowers which have been ruined, but you can see them here on the side. Is that a statue that's on one of them? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a thinker.
Like somebody slumped against the tower there. Yeah, I think that's the statue. I don't think there's anybody that big here.
Absolutely is. Yeah.
Oh,
It could be the troll that broke down the towers and then got caught in the sun.
Oh, I can't remember. I think there was actually something about it there, but I can't remember the detail.
Well,
Taregyll, let's see.
we'll have to ask at the tavern later. I think the main reason why we wanted to avoid the fight is because our GM has 3 rerolls and we have 0.
Oh, is that what it was?
Good point. Mohammed?
Yeah, a good point. Yeah.
Oh, that was a very subtle hint, was it?
It needs rebalancing, doesn't it?
Very subtle hint. So let me see. Is it the Silent Tower? No, that's where you were last time. I'm just trying to find out what that was, but it doesn't matter so much. So you come back into this town and watch people are seeing you approach, and so the alarm is raised, if you like, because they're sort of expecting you. The first place you come towards is the stables, just there, where I'm pinging, yeah? And right next to it, you've got this old fortress tower which is fallen in, but the bottom part of it is still okay, and that seems to be some sort of lockup, if you remember that. And as you approach the bridge in the middle, what was the second priest called again? Anybody remember?
What do you know?
Oh, the second priest. It was a lady.
Strundi was the head priest.
Strunda is the guy for one, but it's the lady I was looking for. She will be coming towards you, and second keeper Ansika. That's what her name was. Ha! Found it. And she is very happy to see you. She said, "Oh, you made it back. We have been counting the hours. What took you so long?" Is the implication of what she's saying.
We had some challenges on the journey. It wasn't as straightforward as we'd hoped, and we got waylaid once we got to Ashenstead.
Tell me all about it. But please, first, have you got the fire? Have you got the lantern?
Of course. I'll bring it forward.
And did they give you some blue tar?
Yes, they did.
Excellent, excellent. Come with me. Come to the temple. Bring it up. We don't want to steal your flame, your thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So she's inviting you to come up the hill with her.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so it's evening still. It's not night yet. You make up your way. This is not such a huge climb as it was in Ashenstead, so you make it up there relatively easily. You might want to leave your horse at the bottom, your horses.
Yep.
Maybe at the stable?
And Mortilla says, "Oh, I will just go and find somewhere to stay. That tavern over there looks very, very tempting," which is just by the bridge. The tavern, just there.
It's the one that we were at before.
Yeah.
I think there is only one, isn't it?
There's a tavern and there's an inn sort of opposite over here called Madame Manner's Inn.
Can you stay at a tavern? Or, I mean, I guess you drink
depends
enough.
how drunk you get and whether they want
Yeah.
to kick you out. I don't think he's officially got any rooms, but last time we sort of hand-waved it, which I am regretting today. You'll find out why. Because I thought you had stayed at the inn and had an interaction with the landlady, but that was a German group. Oh well. But you're going up the hill.
These German tourists. Ruining
German
everything.
Tourists ruin everything for you, yeah. Yeah.
They took up our beds.
Yeah. We had to sleep on a bar.
Yeah, they
Bar
put the
stool.
towels out, you know.
Yeah.
Which won't make any sense for somebody from the other side of the Atlantic.
But didn't we have a free meal, though?
I think you did. So, let's go up the hill. You are going to the temple, or the fire temple of Hav, which is where they are storing this fire, close to the tower. And you're being brought in. Now, this is not the main scene, so I'm just going to be relatively light on it. But you're brought in. And basically, people are coming to see you and coming to see that holy lantern. And the second keeper, and Sika, is relatively swiftly taking that fire from you in a reverent way and carrying it into the depth of the temple. But you are, of course, very welcome to dine up there, if you like. Or even, for one night only, to stay there and rest your weary bones and wash your dusty faces. Mortilla stayed down there. Siltelos came with you, though.
No, I think we should accept the offer. After such a long journey, we're probably hungry as well.
Yep.
And Siltelos needs the experience.
What sort of experience are you looking for him to get at the temple?
He
New
needs
people?
to manners, the way that he presents himself. Yeah.
See other cultures.
Yeah.
So, by taking a little bit of fire from the lantern, they managed to relight the blue flames that burn at the heart of this temple as well, and they store the other one away. Very careful. There's a whole ritual around it. Yeah, there are a couple of priests running around as well, and a couple of warriors who guard the whole thing. And the warriors especially are looking towards you slightly suspiciously, especially to this young Siltilos guy who doesn't belong to their tribe. They are seasoned warriors. They're not quite as old as Oskuson. That's not what I meant by seasoned. Yeah, they are sort of... You can tell that they know how to fight. One of them is called Karnikos, and the other one Behelma, which sounds to me like it's a female name. So, they are Huns from another tribe. And one of them, Behelma, comes over to Oskuson and says, "So, you're the new heroes, are you?"
Well, I'm not sure if we're heroes, but we have done what we were required to do.
We are modest heroes.
No, of course we're heroes.
She looks from
Yes.
one to the other and says, "That young pup over there, I can see why he is here, but what brought you into our lands?" She has clocked Oskuson as somebody who came from abroad, essentially. A returner.
I've come as a returner. I am here to, before I die, to take in everything that I can of our ancient peoples. It is in my blood.
But you weren't even born here.
But it's in the blood. It doesn't mean that you need to be born in a place. It is part of the stories told for generations upon generations in my family and in the clans. Assassins are proud people. All of us. And I kind of look down at her. And all of us are Assassins.
Okay, nice speech. And then she looks at forget your name, Finlay. She looks at Finlay. And why would somebody like you come to this harsh land? You don't look like you're designed to live here.
I am bringing culture to these remote lands.
Ooh, sounds a little bit arrogant, doesn't it?
Well, that's stopping that.
It's a jape. It's
I'm
a
not.
jape.
Yeah, well,
Do you mean we have no culture? Says the other guy.
Oh no, you have your culture, but there's the culture of Ashland, which of course is very refined, and I think our two cultures can come together and synthesize into something even better. So
With a booming laugh, he says, "Well, who has ever called us refined? We are not going for the refined that you might know from Ravenland or wherever you come from."
Wow. Was it? It's Ashland I'm from, right?
You come from Alderland.
Alderland. I don't know why I said ash. Probably a different tree.
Ashland is another name
Here.
for the Bloodmarch.
Yeah.
Because
That's
of
what I meant.
ashes, not because of the ash tree, but because of ashes.
Yes. They had ash trees. They burnt down. Now they're just ashes. Got it.
Very confusing.
Yes.
We like to burn. We like to burn things. Horn and Have really like the fire.
Yes. Yes. Alderland. Yes. Alderland. Bringing the culture of Alderland and have a cross-cultural merging of the peoples. Too many barriers have existed between our land and your land, and all these wars and invasions and mass deaths and things like that, and that kind of gets in the way of a good time. So that's what I'm here for.
I roll my eyes.
Yes.
My eyes at the female.
Behema.
Yeah, Behema.
I'll just put the names in the chat. If you want to keep track of this, of course, you are very welcome to. Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
That didn't copy properly.
This will be on the test.
This will be on the test. Karnikos and Behemoth. Karnikos and Behemoth. You might come back to this place a few times, yeah? There's a fair bit of NPC showing off today. Hello Kai is also in the chat. So, where were we? So you are basically having a bit of banter there. Does the dwarf say anything that killed her, the little guy?
I will say we are all born of the same earth. It is just divided up with mountains. So we are of the same land. This is not a different land from where I come from. And I come on a mission from my god to reunite the dwarven people and bring together the magic from the different parts, the different groups of dwarves, and make us a stronger race.
They snigger a little bit, and you overhear them whispering to each other. Strong dwarfs like Strundigai, eh? And they laugh at that. And then at that point, the second keeper, the Anseeker, comes back in and says, Oi, don't be rude to our guests. They have done us a great service. And they slink off to have their meat or whatever they're having. Whereas you are welcome. You're guided to a little area with a fire in the middle and a few benches and stuff. You are welcome to stay here if you like.
It would be an honor to stay in this holy place.
Okay. Do you want to... You've got basically a quarter day if you want to spend any time here doing things, learning things, whatever you want to do. And you don't have to make any camping rolls today because you have a safe house. And you don't even have to pay for it. How about that?
So it's the evening.
It's the evening.
Is Mortilla around?
She stayed down in the village.
Okay.
You could go and seek her out if you wanted to. It's not terribly far. You could join her in the pub. Inn.
I think she wants to join us, doesn't she? Are we happy with this?
You got the feeling she wasn't terribly keen to go into the temple.
No, but I think she wants to join us on our travels.
Yes.
Yeah.
For now, at least. While it's interesting to her.
I think there's something that we could learn from her, but I'm not sure of her motives.
I agree.
So yes.
What are the amenities up here?
Well, you look around a bit. They have the kitchen. They probably have some herb gardens. They've got probably some sort of a little bit of healing, because I think Have also does the healing side. Horn doesn't. Not a lot. There's a smithy.
No.
There is a smithy. Yeah.
Okay, so in my mind, as somebody who's been trapped in a temple, as wonderful and as hospitable as they were, I've been trapped and not able to partake in the revelry of the townsfolk, which is actually
your tender injury.
Yeah. So my tender injury now is healed up sufficiently that I am there saying to Keldor and the Jape, I need to go down and have a drink and be social with people, because I don't need any more temples. Thank you very much. But we'll stay here, but I need a social life at the moment.
And I need an audience.
Keldor needs
and I need a forge. So maybe we should go our separate ways tonight and meet up in the morning.
There's a small forge here at the temple.
Yeah, it is part of my dark secret that I need to do a bit of expression through crafting, and what a perfect opportunity if there's a forge to do a bit of crafting.
Perfect.
I don't know if anyone's got any damaged weapons for them to need repair.
This is the moment everybody looks at the character sheet.
Yeah.
I don't think I was able to use my weapon enough to damage it.
Or
Did no one damage any weapons?
armor.
Or armor for that matter. Well, I'm sure our weapons and armor have got nicks and dents in
Yeah.
them. I will happily spend some time doing a little bit of working off a bit of energy and do a bit of repair work, do a bit of crafting.
Okay.
Okay. What was his name? Karnikos is actually coming to watch you. So if you want to have a chat about anything, you can engineer that. Yeah, so you're not in a completely silent scene. So,
Yeah.
our other two are stumbling down, or actually walking down, probably stumbling up later on, to the village. And
With Siltalos.
are you with Siltalos? You're taking them along? Okay.
Yeah.
3 of them. And you're going to the inn, are you? To Meager Modeler's Inn.
Yeah.
Tavern. I keep calling it inn, and it's a tavern. So again, like last time, the sound of laughter and revelry comes towards you, and you say, that's the place I want to go. There's definitely some dancing going on. And it's a rowdy place, and there are definitely some crude jokes being told and raucous laughter coming out. So you step into that. I have a picture. It's a very different picture to usual. So let me see whether you like it. It's a very different style. But it did come out nicely, I thought. And I'm building this up while I'm trying to find the picture. Where's the picture gone? Oh, yeah. Do you like the style?
Ah, nice. I like it.
That's cool.
Very different, isn't it?
Nice.
But it's sort of got a little bit of Forbidden Lands about them.
Yep.
You notice at the back there's a big barrel basically built into the side of the pub, which gives you the smell of fermenting beer, which is not for everybody. But basically, this guy seems to brew his own beer, and basically, pretty much as he brews it, immediately, and the cooldown in the tun, basically, he just pours it straight from there if you want his beer. You also see off to the side there's a stage. There's a little stage, which is not perfect for Finlay, isn't it?
Yes. I'll see if it can be. If there's anyone that's going to prevent me from using it, I guess I should.
Not at this stage. That was not a
At this stage? The other stage?
We'll see when you roll.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see when you roll. There is definitely good atmosphere, but it's a bit rough. So you probably need to keep an eye on Siltalos so he doesn't get sort of bumped into the fight picked with him or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is there chicken wire?
What sort of music do you want to play?
Yes.
Both sides.
I am his Obi-Wan and he is my Luke.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
exactly.
dragging him around.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Exactly that scene. So you're carefully navigating around, but yeah, there's nobody on the stage right now, and people seem to be busy and having a good time. You coming in there's lots of travelers here often. A few people look at you, but then very quickly lose interest in you. So it's not like everything goes silent because you walk in.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Yeah.
Nah, it's not like that. That's going to be our Tales of the Old West, isn't it, when we go to the other
Yes.
town?
Yes.
So, yeah. Do you want to do your stage performance, or do you want to ask the guy behind the bar whether it's okay?
I will ask first. Now, I did try to. I think I tried to do something here before, but maybe that was at the other place.
You did, but I think it didn't go very well, did it?
It did not go very well. So, but that was also a bit more impromptu. So, innkeeper.
It's the boss himself. It's Modeler.
Ah.
Yeah, he says, yes. I'll show you. If I manage to find him quickly enough, I'll show you a little picture. Looks like that.
Oh, impressive mustache.
Yeah.
Impressive mustache. Definitely. He's a little older, but he's, you can tell he's an entertainer. He's like a kindred heart to you. Yeah? Big movements, big voice, all that sort of stuff. And the reason there's a band, the other thing is supposed to be goat. It didn't come out very well. Is basically he has a dancing band, a dancing goat, which you've seen last time anyway. Yeah.
Oh, I think I do remember the
This is
dancing
just
goat.
a prompt for you to remember who he is. So he's a little bit ostentatious. I says, "Oh, I think I remember you."
Well, we've just returned from an important quest, you know.
Oh yes,
And we're here to relax and enjoy the environment and your fine brewed beverages of renown.
Oh, excellent. Did you bring some money this time?
I did, yes, actually. I'm as shocked as you are, to be frank. But yes, I'd like a round for me and my friends.
Would you like some of our beer, or would you like something else?
No beer.
Orange whip. 3 orange whips. No, sorry. Another Blues Brothers reference. Yes, I think brew, right? And I'll look around
A
it.
brew it'll be. And then he gets some tankards out, fills it straight from the barrel and puts it in front of you. And then says, "Oh, you can pay me later.
Okay.
Your fellow artist."
Speaking of which, do you have anybody booked for your stage over there?
Oh, I'm probably
this
going to
evening?
go on later. He looks around when the crowd has warmed up a bit, but be my guest if you want to give it a go.
I would love to.
Just be a bit careful. Yeah,
Do tell.
early on sometimes, if you say the wrong things, or they might actually be a bit rowdy before they're drunk enough, to get into the swing of things. We really had these Vasnians here recently, and that has ruffled a few feathers.
The who now?
The Vasnians.
I'll look over at Oskun. Yeah.
He can
Vasnians?
tell you exactly what they are.
And I do.
And I go,
Do you remember or not? Do you need me to fill
No,
in?
I don't.
Now, the
I don't.
Vasnians were the people who originally were living in this land. And of course, your perspective would be, no, they are the people we drove off this land to make it our own, as Horn promised it to us and so on. So they have been pushed into the hill, and like the hill folk. And the first time you came into this town, there was a delegation from them trying to bury a dead person. And they wanted to bring that guy into that big tower. And that was the trigger for opening the gate, basically, and for this big blob coming out that you had to fight. Just to connect it again.
Now I remember now.
Good.
Yeah.
So, Ixnay on the Vaskundians?
Vasnians. They're gone again, but I think that really, really annoyed some people here. So if you want to talk about your exploits, maybe don't paint them in a positive light, at least.
Our exploits?
Our exploits. Don't talk about our exploits. Finley, you've got to talk about this baby guy. This wonderful clan leader.
Yes. I'll slap him on the back. The future hero of the Ashlands.
Quotes out some of the beer.
Yeah, he's current and future hero of the land. Celigar.
Celigar, yes.
Celigar, yes.
Siltilos wipes off the froth from his downy beard, looks at you and said, "Oh, for a minute there I thought you were going to sing about me."
Not quite yet. Down that, young man. Show everybody your drinking might. You've got to throw it down and drink it all in one gulp. Come on, you can do it.
So well last time.
Yeah. No, he's got to be brave. He's got to learn to.
He drinks some of the beer and says, "This is a little bit thinner than the stuff at home."
Then you should have no problem downing it. Down it, smash it down on the table. That's what a man does.
I see.
Well, I don't say it like that. Sorry, no men.
And like, wait,
buddy.
Now who's Amanda? I'm so far behind.
Amanda, you got to do it like Amanda.
He looks very confused at you.
You've got to do it like an Asleen. Bang.
Like an Ashley. Like a warrior.
Yeah. Like a warrior. Yes, indeed.
So
I apologize.
Like a warrior with a bad liver.
Yeah.
He puts the tankard down, but it doesn't smash or anything. It's like relatively shy for you. He hasn't really got into it yet. Let's have a quick check-in with our dwarf by the smithy. What does that look like as you get into your ancestor's craft?
Oh, I think I'm quite intense about it because it's something. There's something in me. There's an element of kind of anger that comes out in my crafting a bit. So it's good to do it on my own. So, but I appreciate that Carnicos, you say, has joined me to have a
He
chat.
occasionally chats a little bit, or
Yeah.
checks in on you. He seems to be on patrol. So you have a chance, if you want to engage with him, or you can just say, no, I want to stay by myself.
I will query because I will say to him, "What is the tribe you are a member of?"
The Hoons.
Ah, is not Seligar your chieftain?
Good question.
Yeah, I believe he is.
I think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have confirmation of that.
You have confirmation because he took some notes. Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Not supposed to catch me out like that. Yes, absolutely. He is our most esteemed leader, and he will unite all the clans under his banner and bring about the golden age of the Ashlands.
It's interesting. We seek him out, we do. Could it, perchance, you know where he may be?
Oh, he's well known for traveling on diplomatic and warrior missions and scouting the lands. No, I'm just trying to find out whether Hoon's actually at home. Now, I might just briefly... You're not missing anything on the other map anyway. I'll show you... Oh, you can't see it, of course. He describes to you where the lands of the Hoons is. It's over in the Haven Mark, beyond where you've been so far. But I'll make a little light so you can see it. Is darkness out low? Oh, where's my global light? Light animation? No. Provides vision. That should do it. Can you see a new area of the map now? Over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so he describes to you, that's the homeland, that's where the Hoons reside, the Haven Mark in the Big Bringwood, and where they have to fight the invasion of the Red Forests.
So you think he could be out here, possibly?
He might very well be taking the fight there, but because we were one of the tribes that had to fight the hardest, we are also the tribe that looks for allies the hardest, and that's his other mission. He goes around and looks for allies and artifacts and ancient knowledge and ancient devices that might help us reconquer our land and drive back those demonic red elves.
So you're saying he could actually be anywhere then?
Anywhere but home.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
have
he-
heard previously, I think, that he was seen going up to the Firestead, which is north from
North,
Havenmark.
yeah. Oh, okay. I was hoping you may have heard from him more recently.
Yeah, I'm
sad-
just a lonely clans member who's actually outside of his area just to, protect the temple here. Unfortunately, he does not tell me what his plans are.
That is a shame. That is a shame. We seek him out. He is to bless a wedding between two of the other clans, the Siberians and Kabarians.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They're
What are
getting
your
into
thoughts
bed
on these
together,
clans?
are they?
Yes. The son and daughter of the two chieftains are to be joined.
Interesting. That news had not made it to us yet.
In fact, the son is with us now, helping find Seligar, your chieftain.
Oh, I see. What are you actually making? Are you just repairing something, or are you making something?
Oh, I was thinking of I was repairing something because we've had a number of battles, and therefore our weapons are probably worn, our armor's
I would
dented.
find it more interesting if you made something, because then you can tell me the symbolism of it. Should I come back to you?
Come back to me. Come back to me.
I thought you might say that. Okay, back to the pub. So, Sildalas put his beer back, stands next to Eskuson and says, so is there going to be entertainment? Is there going to be a fight? Is there going to be women? Is there going to be arm wrestling?
Probably all 4, but you have to be patient. The night is young.
Okay, it is the Finley the Jade moment.
Okay. So when I get the nod, I will hop on the little stage and I will Finley will well, I guess doing topical humor would be ill-advised, since I don't know what the taboo subjects are. So I guess I'll try to regale them with a series of stories about things in the Ravenlands that I've heard or I experienced when I was there.
Okay, stories about the Ravenland. Now, are you revealing that you're an Alderlander, or do you just present yourself as a Ravenlander?
I'll just, say I'm a traveling storyteller, and that's leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're regaling them with a few stories. Now, and quite a few of the people here have come from the Ravenland themselves, so it's like stories of home you're telling them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling Siltalos to pay attention to the way Finley handles himself on stage.
So shall we roll?
And how he deals with this.
And then afterwards tell him whether he should emulate that or not emulate that, depending.
Exactly. That's right. But it's the willingness.
Either way, it's didactic.
But it's the willingness to try. It's the willingness to do something in front of people that he doesn't know. So I'm trying to impress this upon him of how brave he is.
Brave Finley. Oh, Finley, take to the stage.
Yes.
So you are probably... You're playing flute? Or are you playing strings or something?
I think what I do is I have a flute because the flute is easier to carry and less likely to get busted. And so my idea was something very pretentious, which is I will tell a story, and then when I get to like a dramatic pause, I will play a little note on the flute, and then I'll continue. So it's almost like beat poetry.
Okay.
I'm not saying it works well, but that's my shtick. I'm trying to make it work.
So you think it blows because it's flute?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Let's find out how well you do. This is a performance roll. I think you get an instrument bonus, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see how you do. Both they're throwing, whether it's money or tomatoes.
Okay. So performance roll.
First roll of the night.
Activate my flute. Flute activated.
Do you have to switch it on there? Electric flute. Ooh, you don't want to push that, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I did get one success.
It seems to engage the crowd reasonably well. They're listening. They're definitely listening. And Siltilos looks at Finley and says, "Was that good now?" So not at Finley, at Askuson and says, "Was that good now, or was that a bad example?"
He's warming up.
I see. So there's more to come.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, pay attention.
I always fancy playing the harp.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have a harp?
Here, get it. Bring him another beer.
Play that harp like a warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do me one more for the later evening before the landlord wants to take the stage.
Okay. So go into my repertoire and tell an entertaining story about one of the elf maidens with the ruby heart and what saucy adventure she gets into.
Oh, it's a saucy one.
Oh, yeah.
Ruby.
That went over real well.
Doesn't seem to go down very well. The topic is pretty good, but you're noticing they're not quite hitting the right tone with them. Do you want to push that?
I think I have to.
Yeah. What were the Banes on?
Oh, Got a success.
Empathy. They were basically empathy.
Yes.
All right. So you actually pull it around. You make it slightly saucy and slightly more risque, and then they start cajoling and they're going, "Yay! And that's the spirit. That's right." And Siltalos is blushing a little bit, and just in the moment you're telling like some of the rude innuendos and stuff, the door opens and Mortilla comes in. And surveys the room. And as she gets in, she doesn't have her horses with her, it's just herself. And really, a lot of the people turn around and stare at her. Yeah, and then she goes straight towards, there you are, and goes towards Oscuson. And
I get up and I give her a kiss on each cheek and ask her what she would like to drink.
Oh, you little scoundrel.
It's on Finley.
So there's her again. You're so nice. You know how to treat a lady.
Then I pull out the chair for her and all that stuff.
Siltalos looks really confused now. And says, Finley is trying to gesture towards you. Stop the rude stories.
Oh.
There's a lady here.
Well, I will.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Siltalos, I bet she loves the rude stories, don't you, my dear?
Oh, I love all the stories of life and death. Calls up to Finley. Have you got a good death tale?
Have I? I have the best death tale. And
heroic death. What are they called? Moriarten, they're called in German. What are they called? Those, like in the pines. All those famous folk songs that are all about killing people.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Moriarten. I think that's very similar. I can't remember the exact term, but you know what I mean, right? In the pines, in the pines. You know that one? Where do you sleep tonight? Or where did you sleep last night? That sort of thing. Is that what you're going for? Or are you going for something more bloodthirsty?
I think. Well, my initial thought was I was going to tell like the big bloody battle about the defeating of the dread sorcerer Zygofer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. People know that one.
Yeah.
And actually, I won't make you roll again because I know your empathy has really suffered. So, with that tale, people interject all the different stories, interpretations. Say, no, that's not true. That big demon, he didn't get defeated. He escaped. And then somebody else says, oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Like, no, he's behind you.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He's behind you.
There's definitely a little bit of, let's say, banter, but also you can tell that people are really in different minds about the story, whether this is true or whether this is not true, and whether this is really as heroic as it was always told to be, or whether there's actually leftovers of these demons. And saying, if he was defeated, why are there still so many demons about?
Oh, and what about the demon Marigal, who may still be among us, as the noted shapeshifter?
And I nudge Siltalos to get him involved in the banter and to scream out what he thinks.
Okay, let me roll for that.
Okay.
Can I come up with something really inappropriate if he doesn't do this very well?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's my hope.
Finley sees this and is like,
oh.
He actually makes a comment about something like, I don't know, I'm not creative enough right now. What does he say? About the battles and, those weaklings over there in Ravenland. Yeah, they just sent us their demons to defeat them for them. They never faced them, and there was a roar from people who actually come from here, from the tribes, and there's a couple of
pat him on the back,
boos from the other side, so he's definitely a little bit off. Yeah, energy injected by his comment there into the crowd, and he looks at you. Was it good?
That's yes.
And Mortilla looks from one to the other, trying to find out the dynamic, and says, "Oscuson,
yes.
Have you got children?"
I
want to
do. I do have children.
You seem to have a very, very fatherly way of dealing with this young fellow.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
So,
And I might say that you're very maternal with your ponies.
she laughs at that. Yeah, I suppose that is one way of being maternal, seeing as they're all skeletal. But she seems to find that witty. So you have cleared the stage. The landlord goes up there and he's giving it plenty, making his goat dance behind people and making all sorts of little games with it and stuff. So people are really enjoying and rooting for him. When the door flies open and there's this scream, just says, "She's been murdered!"
Ooh.
Everybody just downs the drinks, like puts them down. I mean, not downs the drinks, but puts them down.
Yeah!
Turns to the door. And says, a couple of people, like Silteros, is just cheering still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He is. He doesn't
Yay!
believe it.
Doesn't.
No, not appropriate. I would expect that I wanted to call her Minerva. Mortilla is probably going, "Yay, someone's
No,
dead."
but she seems to be going, "Oh, yes." She seems to have a certain interest in that. Let's put it that way. And
Okay.
yeah, you hear that. Oh, let me look at the name. Madame Munna has been killed. Dreadful. It's dreadful. They're just picking her out of the lava.
He was killed with lava.
Lots of people jump up and said, Where? They all want to see it before it's over. What do you do?
Where?
Yeah, rush out with the rest of the crowd.
In the lava stream. So
So-
let me just try to get the map back.
Is this where Keldar is? Because wasn't the lava? Didn't I throw a body off into the lava stream?
You did,
You
but
did.
let me try and
Okay.
remind you
Oh,
of
up
where
the
everything is
temple on
the
out
map.
there where the forge is.
So let me activate this. So
What's
you
that?
can
The
see.
other side of the town.
No, the main lava stream. Sorry, it's not. She's not in the lava stream. She's in the stream, but it's very hot if you remember. So the lava stream's up here. Can you see that, or do I have
Yeah,
to?
It's
Pull
the
you
opposite
over.
side. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's there. That's where the
Oh no. I'm
lava
not there.
crevice is. But this stream that runs right through the middle is hot and steaming the whole time. And you find her up there somewhere. And she's basically, there's a little, like a rack almost, a couple of wooden poles and stuff that are there to hang over something, over the river. And she's been dangled from those head first into the hot stream. So her whole sort of up to shoulders, basically, has all been boiled off and drifted off.
She's been teabagged.
She's, yeah, okay. Is that what you call it? Whereas the rest is still swaying there. And saying, oh, how horrible this is.
That's
She
awful.
was not a nice woman, somebody else says.
Douglas is just laughing.
But she was reliable, somebody says.
Who is she again? Do we know who she was?
Madame Munna, do you want to ask somebody?
I will ask somebody.
Oh, she is the owner of the inn here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Madame Munna, and yeah, she was very religious and very strict, and there was absolutely no alcohol to be had in her inn.
I'd say continue to drink.
Take a drink of that.
Well, last time we
I'm-
rushed out. Last time we rushed out of the pub when there was the last emergency, and then we never got our drinks back. So this time I definitely brought my tankard
You brought
with
your
me.
tankard with you.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be a bit of a thing when
There's
you're sitting in
there's
an inn.
there's
That's why they've got
there's one
swinging
person
doors.
still holding my beer from when I said hold my beer.
Yes.
Right, so, and yeah, somebody must tell her daughters. And they all look at you.
Okay.
Not really, no. Siltelos looks really horrified there, but Mortilla is standing there going, with professional interest looking at it.
I look over at Mortilla and say, "Didn't you go to the inn?"
Oh, yes. I'm staying there.
Was that the woman that booked you in?
Yeah, this afternoon she booked me when we arrived. Horrible, isn't it? How you can go from alive to so dead so quickly.
Yeah.
This happened quickly? I mean, wouldn't it take hours to boil the flesh off like that?
It seems to have.
Oh no, just a simple tea bag. I mean, it's quite
Yeah.
easy.
It's a quick
About
dump.
4 minutes,
Just
right?
double dip. That's it. I
mean, it's hard to
I'm
tell. I
not
can't see
very-
her face, but the clothes are the same.
Ooh, that's a good point. Is it? We should.
Have
We
I
should,
heard the
we should
commotion
get
from
a
up top?
daughter to recognize,
Okay.
identify the body.
So somebody runs off, and you think right now? And comes back with the daughter, with one of them. And this daughter is called. Oh, I've got so many tabs open now. So the daughter, so I made some picture here for you as well. And it's the left one who turns up. Because there's two daughters.
Oh.
The
She's
suspicious one.
She introduces herself as Sutia. Sutia. I made an entry in your player journal where you have portraits of everybody.
Oh, cool.
For these people, at least. Who are relevant today.
Has anybody gotten the body down yet, or is it still just dangling there grotesquely?
We just lost the Martin.
He must be the murderer.
No, he's building things. So I want to try something as this is going on and as they're coming out and stuff. I'm going to try something really bizarre, but there must be animals around. Okay, there have to be like dogs.
There's definitely cat slightly off to the side watching all these people.
Okay, but there must be dogs or something. There has to be, or even any type of animal that's around. I would like, instead of using insight, I would like to use my talent as a human of adaptive, and I would like to spend a point
to become a cat.
And I would like to use animal handling to discern whether or not the animals are paying particular attention to her, as if, not as if they know something, but as if there's like a reaction to her.
When you say to her, do you mean the daughter?
No, I mean to Mortilla.
Madame Mona. Oh, Mortilla. Right.
Mortilla.
Too many hers.
Okay. Too many M's. So I'm going to spend that point, and because I'm not very good at insight, but I know what animals do and how they behave, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to push that.
Okay. You're going to push that.
And a good damn thing I did.
So you want to know whether the cat is nervous around Mortilla or something like that?
Well, or any other animals. There's got to be animals around.
Well, there's a crowd of people there. So animals are always a bit cautious of that. So that has an impact, of course. Okay. Just needed to find something out. Now, you think that certainly that cat you see over there seems to be transfixed by Mortilla.
Okay. Can I discern whether or not it's just, spooky witch, or there's something more into the kind of
it doesn't seem to be fear.
Focus.
It's much more interest than fear.
It's interest than fear. Okay, thank you.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because otherwise I would have tried to think of something else that doesn't give anything away. All right. You're back, Martin.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. You, after a bit of chat, you basically get Karamikos, I want to call him, but that's D&D. Karnikos. Coming into your smithy and says, "Oh, there's some hubbub down in the town. I wonder what your people got up to."
It's not normal for my people to get up to anything. Well, maybe it is. Oh, I better come and see them. They may need my assistance to get them out of trouble again.
Seems to be a whole crowd of people emerging from the inn and going up by the stream over there. He points to. I can't go, but I'm on watch duty. But just thought you might want to know in case your friends need help.
Oh, I suppose I best head down there. Thank you for the warning. I'll quickly finish what I was doing. I'll have to come back to it, and I will head back down.
You're just arriving as Sutia is arriving as well, and she's screaming and says, "Ah, my mother, who did this to her?" and so on. And she snarls around and says, "I'm sure it was that Captain Brock. That dirty old man."
When was she last seen?
Martilla says, "I saw her this early evening when when she showed me to the room and served me some simple fare."
Surely others had seen her after you'd seen her.
"I've seen her in the
Does she
kitchen,"
not-
says the younger daughter.
Does she not run the inn and
She does, but it's just straight after the dinner service she went off. She normally does. She takes a break. Does the household.
have we examined the crime scene, have we? Osculson, Finley, what have you found?
Nothing. We've just come out here.
Oh, have
Look
you
at the
bothered
cat.
looking?
No.
Okay. Put your drinks down. Now let's see if there's any evidence of what happened.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Okay. Is the body down or is the body still swinging?
They're making moves to get it down.
All right. I'll try to assist with that. Ineffectually, probably.
Ineffectually.
But I kind of want to get a closer examination of the body.
Yeah.
With
Was she killed before she was hung up?
Is it even her?
Ooh, so many difficult questions. How do you go about ascertaining such things as was she dead before she hung there?
Was
You
she, like,
don't
you know,
see, other than sort of it's not quite completely skeletal, but yeah, the cooked flesh in the face and so on. You don't really see any stab wounds or big gashes or anything on her.
And so,
Any
but her face is still
rings?
there.
Her face is pretty much sort of dissolving, hanging off, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Think Indiana Jones, melting faces.
Yeah. Any jewelry?
Any jewelry.
Always looking for treasure. Always the same.
Let's see, what's the chance of that? I think it's relatively high. Verily. She has around the neck, you can just about still see a religious symbol of half and of horn.
Out of the two daughters, I guess somebody has to ask, is that is that her necklace? Is that hers?
The
Did you
younger
know?
one,
Is that her mole?
Yeah.
the younger one starts to sob, and the older one just says with a very cold stare, "Yes, it is."
So who is this Captain Brock? I ask. Maybe not to the daughters, but around.
The younger sister, by the way, is called Taregyll. You probably won't keep up with it, but have you found the journal page I made for you? Probably not. Okay. Can find it later.
I will now.
Just so you can sort of orient yourself.
Player notes?
Should be in player notes, yeah. And
Murder
then
Madam.
there's one
Murder
page
Madame.
called Murder
Yeah.
Madam,
Okay.
and there should be
Yeah.
the people
Ah,
around
You
town.
got all of them.
Yeah, now I can
Relevant
find
people
Captain
around
Brock
town.
because I know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Cook at. Oh, forgot that. Add modelers. So these are people that you might come across in your investigation. Don't metagame it too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they say, oh yeah, that is her jewelry. So you were asking? Who's Captain Brock? Captain Brock,
Yes.
he is from the Iron Forged, what are they called?
Ironclad.
Ironclad
Guild.
Guild. He thinks that he's the boss of this town, and he's a dirty old man.
Why would he want her dead, though? Surely it's important that she runs the inn.
She propositioned her. Not he. And she rejected him. And then he came to me and asked me to be his wife. The cheek. But of course I turned him down.
Is this one of the ruffians that, or one of the two kind of gangs?
One of them?
When we entered,
Yeah.
there were two groups.
One was a bit rough and
Uh,
ready, and the other one was sort of all shiny in armor and very well looked after and groomed.
yeah.
And he is of that latter, the second group. The people
okay.
who were really doing the shiny armor stuff. And he looks
Okay.
really, I mean, you've seen him. So now that
Yeah.
she tells you who he is, you say, oh, that's him. Yeah, I can, for those who haven't seen his picture
Okay.
yet, I can put it on the
Yeah.
stream. But he's actually really well, you remember him being well trimmed and well kept. So ruffian would not describe him really.
Why did you turn him down if he's such a fine figure as a man?
He's not even from around here, you know.
No reason.
That's a good reason.
He's a
Yes.
Ravenlander,
I mean,
and he's
that-
got the wrong beliefs. He does not share our beliefs in half and horn.
Oh,
He's a
Seems
bit
a
desperate
reasonable
too.
person.
Outlanders. Can't trust him.
Could there be
Dodgy.
others that had a great dislike for her?
Our mother was a shining example of a good innkeeper.
Competition from the tavern?
Faithful. Fair. If a bit strict. Well, there was no other inn here.
But there is the tavern and there is competition then.
I
Could the
suppose.
tavern owner?
You can ask that devious man, Motlow.
Butler.
Find out what he says if you want to. But yeah, we will find out. I think it's Captain Rock. And Sildilo says, oh, this is exciting, I've had stories
Yeah,
like this.
shh.
Well,
Just keep to yourself, Siltalos. Watch, learn, observe, use some of that brain power that you're supposed to have. Okay? Use your eyes, figure things out. We may need your brain.
As you speak to him, the younger one, Hagela, hears what you're saying. Is he an investigator? He's got a big brain, does he? And then she runs over to him and says, oh, please help us, Mr. Investigator.
Does he? After my conversations with him? Yeah, I know that he's not. He's not geared towards being a warrior, but have I found him to be knowledgeable?
Good question. Let's find out from the character sheet that I made. He's not bad. He's probably what you notice him for. He moves really well. He's agile. He's good on a horse, that sort of thing. But he's not dumb. He's a bit naive and doesn't have a lot of empathy, but he's not dumb.
Okay, and
But he says, oh, of course, good woman, we will help you. Oh, hi, Chapas. Good evening as well. You recently started following me on Twitch. I have to say hello for somebody who comes and does a first-time chat message. So welcome.
Yay.
We are playing Forbidden Lands, and we are playing in the Bloodmarch, and it's a murder mystery today, as the title probably told you.
I have something. I have one option available to me. I can speak to the mountain and see what it saw. It overlooks this very murder scene. But it will take time. I will need to prepare. It is a long ritual. But
Speak
come
to
the morning, I may have a further clue as to who did it.
You can speak to Horn?
No, the mountain, not
Huge.
Horn.
But Horn is a
No, it's not huge either. It's the mountain. The mountains overlook. The mountains watch everything we do. It
Tell
would
Doc
have
to say
seen
horn.
something.
Just say
No, I'm
horn.
not going to make that pun. Sorry. She nods. But yeah, basically, quite a few of the people have almost lost interest, or going back to the pub to discuss what has happened and what might be the likely thing. Somebody seems to have run off to Captain Horn. Sorry, not Horn. Captain.
Rock?
Captain Horn. he's got an avatar.
Captain Brock. Brock is also a rock. I mean, like in English, at least. So it's like a mountain. So.
Rock.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rock the rock.
Yeah. And then they say, "Oh, what are we going to do? Well, we can't do anything until next morning." It's not Captain
Is it
Hornblower.
dark?
It is dark.
Is it dark now?
Yeah, it is dark now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this murder happened after dark as well, I guess, if nobody saw anything.
Well, it is spring, and the dinner was served relatively early, around 6-ish, maybe around 7-ish. But after that, she wasn't seen. So there's a good 3 hours or so, 2.5, 3 hours off. We don't know where she went. Of course, there's a lot of hubbub, and the two ladies here don't look as calm and collected as this. One is snarling, and the other one is upset and crying.
I can prepare for my ritual. Finley, you have a flute, don't you?
I do.
Oh, may I?
Here you go.
Thank you. I have my material component.
Is it a spell that actually makes it uses it up?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm not going to tell Finley that.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean?
I would. Okay, so I would like to go into the inn and speak to the woman in the kitchen, without Mortilla around, and I'd like to go with Siltilus.
Now, the woman in the kitchen, don't confuse it. The bartender, who's also in your character overview, she is a cook at Mika Mottler's tavern.
The tavern, not the inn.
So she's not at the inn.
Oh,
The two sisters,
Okay.
Sutia and Hagela, they were running the kitchen and the household staff. So
because I thought you had said that one of the daughters had seen the Mortilla was being fed, and that
Yes.
somebody was in the kitchen.
yes. So that was probably Sutia or Hagela. They were in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yes, Mortilla
Well,
was
then
out front.
never mind. Okay.
I know it's going to be a lot of names, but I'm keeping it at that. It's not more than this.
Okay, then I'd like to go over and see the remains. In particular, I'm interested to know how many people, if it was just as easy as having one person, because she's been strung up somehow, right? So how did one person do this is what I'm trying to think. And could one person do this?
Probably. Now, this woman, Madame Muna, she was not very big. She was relatively slight built. So if you basically put somebody down by the side of a river, tie a rope around the feet, and then use this rack basically to pull it up and then lower it a little bit, it'll swing out across the river and you can lower it. There's not a winch on it. So you would probably have to be relatively strong, but you could probably do it.
Were her hands tied?
Her hands were tied.
Okay.
Did you establish whether she'd been killed before she was hung up?
Saw no marks or wounds. But
Didn't see any obvious marks or wounds. The question is, how else would you ascertain it? How else would you know? We are not in CSI here. CSI Taregyll.
Well, we'd
No,
ask
it's really if there was
Siltilus.
a wound. Yeah.
We'd ask Siltilus to see if there's a blunt wound on the back of the head.
or perhaps she was poisoned.
Actually, probably I could do
Could be
that.
poisoned.
He's a bit, freaked out by this. He doesn't want to get too close to her.
Because, I mean, her hands were tied, but she wasn't gagged or anything. Although it might have washed away.
Might have washed away.
Yeah. But otherwise, if she wasn't gagged,
She
why
was
wasn't
sort of
she- why-
bundled up a little bit. It was not like just the hands, just almost like somebody wrapped a rope around her.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, so not just like this.
right. But yeah,
Does
so
it
she-
look like? Sorry, Finley.
I was just gonna say, like, if she wasn't gagged, then why did she not cry out unless she
Yes.
was dead already or unconscious?
Yeah,
Good
she's
question.
probably knocked unconscious or poisoned.
Does
she
it
was
look as if there
poisoned-
was a?
If she was poisoned, it could have been the sisters poisoned their mother. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not talking in earshot of them. And then they went out and found her fallen over, and then they together finished her off. Hung her up.
This does not seem like the way that a man like Captain Brock would kill someone. It's too indirect.
He could have got one of his men to do it.
So the question is, you're still standing at the crime scene, let's call it that, where she was found, yeah?
I think we're having a discussion not right in front of the
Yeah,
dollars,
that's
but
what I'm
maybe
saying.
we
You're
moved a little
basically
ways
by
away.
yourself, more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some people still milling about, and somebody comes over and says, we must bring this body to the temple.
Of course.
You can do it. She's slight.
Well, yeah,
person
that's
take care of
your. That's. You're
Are you gonna do it?
investigating.
Otherwise, there are some villagers
No.
who say, oh, yes, we didn't like her, but
Well,
we have to
I mean,
pay her the
Like
respect."
her? Why
we're-
didn't?
we're going back to the
Why
temple
didn't you
anyway,
like
though,
her?
right?
She was strict, yeah.
Well, she always felt like she was better than anybody else, says one of the older guys. You just had to
Oh, yeah?
drink a week and she would say you to the devil, and,
Oh,
she
because
was a bit
religious.
fanatical.
temperance,
Quite disliked it amongst many.
Probably because what happened to her old man.
Oh,
What happened to her old man?
People say that he got so drunk, apparently because he couldn't put up with her being nagging all the time, that he went off to pray to the gods up, where the lava crevice is, and he fell in because he was so drunk, people say. But that's like, 8-9 years ago.
Did she have any suitors at that time? Was anybody trying to woo her?
Captain Brock.
At the time when she was married with young daughters.
Yes,
I
of
don't think
course.
so.
You know how things are. She may be all pious
Okay, do
in
the
one way, but
manipulation
not
roll.
pious in another.
Do the manipulation roll.
Manipulation. Manipulation. Me?
Okay. Yeah. You're trying to sweet talk him. So influence him so he reveals something to a strange person he's never met before. Of course, you could
yeah,
ask for
I'm
some
gonna-
help from somebody else.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm spending another friggin' point of willpower, and I'm going to change that into might, and I'm going to kind of intimidate and kind of demand an answer. I want to know.
You're speaking with the voice of
and let's-
authority as the mighty
The voice
warrior.
of authority. Oh, hey.
Ooh, 2 successes.
Yes,
Two
I'm taking
successes.
that.
He says, we might be onto something. She was
Oh.
spending an awful lot of time up at the temple, with that dwarf.
You can't trust dwarves.
Dwarf? What dwarf?
Strunde.
Temple dwarf.
Strunda, yeah?
Strunde, yeah.
Oh, I think he's quite trustworthy. I could have a word with him.
But he drinks a lot, so I don't think she would actually have done anything with him. She was far too anti-drink.
And as you say, this was
Anti-fun,
8 to 9 years
anti-enjoyment,
ago, yeah?
Anti-anything, Sorry?
And this was 8 to 9 years ago as well.
This
So
was years ago.
water under the bridge.
Lava down the stream.
Water under her chin.
Something more recent. I need to speak to the mountain. It will tell me.
That's a great line.
You go
I
speak
need
to
to
the mountain.
speak
Yes.
to the mountain.
Yes. Leave me in peace. I will see you in the morning.
My question was, we're spending the night at the temple, correct?
Yeah.
You have the opportunity. You can do that.
Because we could just bring her body back with us when
Yes,
we go back for the
you can. That would be good service, and that would definitely earn you a few credits. I mean, in the sense of
Yeah, but
people would
Yeah.
appreciate it, not
Yes,
money.
well,
Yeah.
I think we need all the credit we can get of any sort.
What's Mortilla doing during all of this banter and
Oh.
and investigation?
As you were talking, she was investigating the body quite a bit as well.
Funny that.
So I'm
She's just licking her fingers.
So
Yeah.
looking at it and look very careful, and going and asking somebody to bring a lantern, and she's looking at very closely. And
I'm
says,
gonna
this
bend
is
down.
interesting. Look here. She points at the neck.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a little stab wound there. See it? See it, Esker? As your old eyes. Still tell us. Come here. Come here. Can you see it? And he goes, I don't really want to.
No, I've seen enough dead bodies, so I'm like fine. But I'm looking, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be observant enough. But I'm going to just agree because I'm right next to her and she smells good.
What does she smell of?
She smells of death.
Ah, okay. That's a good
Deadly
smell.
nightshade.
Yeah. She's got a bit of nightshade.
She said, yeah, you definitely should bring her up to the temple. Then you can have a good look at her.
Mortilla, did you? You didn't just go to your room. You're not that type of person to just go to your room after eating. You must have seen something. What did she do? She's an innkeeper. She must have been around.
Well, she was doing what innkeeps do. She was running around and sorting me out with a blanket and things like that. And then she said she would be off and her daughters would look after me if I needed anything. And then I was just settling down to my meditations, reading my book, and then I came across to see you in the Butler's Tavern. And then Siltalos actually says, guys, you're looking for clues, right?
Yeah.
And he says, look
Yeah,
what I
Siltalos,
found. And he
what-
points, there's a little shrubbery close to where this rack, the scaffold was essentially. There's a little shrubbery. He says, do you think that's a clue?
Nah,
Boom.
that does look like a clue.
I
Well, I think
take
so.
a look. Is it? Is there blood or anything on it? Or
No. There's a couple of thin leather gloves, just sort of discarded and thrown away into this
My
shrubbery.
gosh, we're doing OJ.
What's that?
We have to get it to fit. We have to
The
go
glove.
around and get Brock to put it on his hand. Does it fit?
We're doing OJ.
Other
they-
people who are watching this will get that.
I won't,
the
because
glove
OJ
doesn't
for me is
fit, you-
orange shoes.
You must commit.
Oh, OJ.
I was thinking of Cinderella.
Yes, OJ's.
Oh, that's too long ago.
Okay.
Come on. Walk under the bridge. we
Jeez,
talked
I mean,
about earlier.
for Martin, like 7 years ago was too long for this to matter. So
Yeah,
OJ was
Sim,
like, wait.
yeah, Sharpa's got it as well in the chat, probably before I did.
Good, thank you.
That's
Okay,
just-
so there are gloves there.
I was more thinking Cinderella with the shoes, you know.
Anything on them, like any?
It's hard to see in this poor light, but they just look like
Mortilla, what do
they
you
are
think?
worn, well-worn leather gloves. There's no blood on them as such, or maybe there's some, but it's hard to say. They're a little bit damp. But that might just
could
be
they-
the weather.
But they wouldn't
Could
fit Captain
they-
Brock, would they? They'd be too small.
What? Yeah, what size are they?
They are probably man-sized, you reckon? They're not dainty ones. Not dainty.
Are they? Would they be able to hold a small needle to insert? Do they have like fine dexterity ability?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're fine enough so you could actually work with your fingers. They're not
Yeah,
big
okay.
protecting garden
Gauntlets.
gloves.
Yeah. And they've been worked hard.
They've been worked. You wouldn't say they've been used for, I don't know, falconry or something, or digging lots of ditches, but definitely they look fine. They look a bit elegant, and they look like they're made so you can still feel stuff when you use them. So
And
kid gloves.
not kids.
so they
but
don't.
nice. They're nice and expensive items.
So not something a cook would have, for example,
Probably not.
and probably
are they
not what the
man-sized?
captain of the guild would have, because it'd have big, strong, kind of chunky gloves, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. He
Sense.
looks relatively elegant with his sort of hipster beard and stuff. You never know how dainty his hands are. But a dwarf would not wear these.
No. See. Dwarves
Okay,
would be
so
trusted.
we know that there's. Okay, so these are larger gloves. These are man's gloves, and so we've got one suspect, which is, the suitor that was rejected.
Rock the rock.
Yeah, but
We have the possibility of Maudler, the tavern owner, who
Who's a little bit
Oh, you mean because
theatrical.
of the competition?
Because of the competition.
well
yeah.
because of the competition, but I wonder if she was besmirching his reputation because of her husband's death.
The booze.
Yeah, the booze.
9 years ago. Surely that's kind of too distant.
Yeah, water under the bridge, fire under the bridge. We need more clues. We need to speak
Yeah.
to the daughter. We need
We
to
got-
speak to the angry daughter.
You can speak to the daughter. You can investigate the house if you get them to agree to it. And there's various other things you can do, of course.
I'll
So
take the house.
dwarf is off to his ritual. How long does that actually take you? Quarter day?
Quarter day.
Quarter day, and then you have to, that gives me time to think about what the mountain might say and how slowly the mountain's going to speak to you, and whether the mountain knows anything.
Well, what I'm hoping is, if the mountain saw one figure, then it maybe rules out the two sisters. But
I
maybe
see.
you saw the shape, the size of the figure. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It may narrow down who it could, or who it wasn't. Maybe.
It's a good idea.
Many good folk song about two sisters. There were two sisters side by side. Yes. So
Okay, so one is blaming this ruffian, Stylish,
Brock.
and the other one is distraught, or is she angry? There's
two sisters, you mean?
Sutia.
We're both destroyed.
Yeah.
the
There's-
Sutia was the harsh, the snappy, the angry one.
That's the
who
older
says,
one.
pointed fingers at Captain Brock, it must have been him, who also was approached by him. And the younger one
Okay.
is Taregyll. She was the tearful one.
Okay, so I'd like to speak to her Gela.
Tonight, do you give them a little time
Yeah.
to grieve? Or do you want to
And destroy
catch
it.
them while they are still in the midst of it?
I want to catch them while they're still. I want to. I want to bring Martilla along, because she enjoys the misery, and I want to bring. I want to basically find out from her, and I'm going to use this kindly old man vibe, and try to see if she can retrace the steps of what her mother was doing, of what the past week was like. Was there any arguments? Was there anything that happened? And basically saying, I know you're grieving, but if we don't solve this murder fast, somebody's going to get away with this.
Okay.
And so I think that we have the gloves as well. So
Yeah, you do. Okay, let's do this. Finley, are you going along?
I was thinking about coming along and then seeing if I could slip away to poke around in their house unobserved.
Siltilos is also coming along, of course. He wants to learn from his grandmaster here.
Mm-hmm.
So you go
Grandmaster
across.
Flash.
You get a few harsh words, but then from Sutia, it's like, leave us alone, and all that sort of stuff. But then the younger one, Hagela, says, no, it's all right, sister. I asked them to help us. And looks at Siltilos. He seems to be a brilliant investigator with a big brain, he said. And points at Oscuson, as he said. So let's talk to them. They might be able to help. And then the older sister just storms off. You can talk to them if you like. I don't want to talk to these guys. They have nothing to do with us. I'm so sorry. You have to forgive my sister. She's grief-struck, just like me. But she can't see a way past her grief.
Of course not. How has your mother been over the past week or so?
She's been good. She's been good, yes. She was excited about her plans.
Well, what plans?
With all the people coming through town here, she said, oh, maybe there's a possibility to open a new establishment. She called it her fine house. This is all fine, but it's a little bit basic, and she thought that people would just want to stay in more comfort and pay more for that.
Where was she thinking of building, or where was she? How was she going to finance this?
Well, she has been very meticulous in putting money aside, and she was hoping to build it upstream a little bit, or the downstream, so to the north a bit.
Yeah.
She had big plans of building a lovely house with its own little stable.
Did she tell anybody else? Did she tell anybody else?
She asked a few people whether they could help her build it. I'm sure some people in the village will know about it.
Did anybody offer to help?
Well, we did.
I turned to Siltilos, and
he said,
I kind of give him a little nudge to ask a question.
He looks at you, looks around, and what happened to your father?
Good question.
She sort of stopped. Oh, no, yes, I'm an orphan. You're right. I'm an orphan now. Sort of sends her off on one.
Did
says,
he have any?
Yes, he disappeared. People say that he was too drunk and fell into the lava flow.
Was he a patron of Maudler and his tavern?
I believe so. Definitely. I remember some shouting when he came home drunk. But I was young then.
Was his body ever recovered?
Yeah,
no, there was a big scream that was heard, and there was an item left on the side. There was, his walking stick was on the side.
And presumably he fell into the
Strunde
lava.
had just seen him about half an hour beforehand, because he had come up to the temple.
Oh, that's Strunda.
And she said, hang on. And then she runs off, comes back, and has got this nicely carved walking stick with a little gem at the top, and says, this is his walking stick. It's the only thing we have left of him.
Ooh, fancy. Can I examine it?
Yeah, sure. It's not like a dandy cane or something. It's like somebody who wants to walk through the mountains and needs a stick to walk, but it's nicely carved at the top, and there's a little gemstone in it.
So,
somebody's keeping track of all the clues you've got, yeah? Or do I need to? Because I'm inventing them as I go along.
I could ask the mountains about how he died.
Oh, a mountain might have a long memory. That's not bad at all.
He needs a power level 3, though. That's my only challenge.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yeah. work up to that. So let me just see whether I can put something about clues here. What clues have we got so far? Because I'm going to do this a little bit Brindlewood Bay, if you know that one. Do you know it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So we
So we have
the
leather
gloves. We have the
Walking stick.
needle mark in the neck.
Yep.
Needle mark in the neck. That's it so far, right?
No. We have the alcoholic husband.
Is there a
That's,
clue?
that's not a clue. It's
Well, it's a fact, but a fact and a clue.
Motive, maybe.
Okay.
Motive,
In Brindlewood
right?
Bay, they're
It's
more
motive.
physical stuff. Alcoholic
Yeah.
husband
Um.
went to temple. Stronger last
we
to
have
see
the
him.
necklace.
Witness was the dwarf, right?
He was last
Heard
to
the
see him. He
scream?
didn't really. He said he heard a scream, but he didn't
Right.
see what happened.
He didn't see it. But then there was no body, right? He was completely consumed in the lava.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens. That's why
Yeah.
they keep throwing dead people, like the dead walking into there.
Mm.
Yeah, feel free to add to it as and when, but I put those clues into the player notes right now.
Okay. Is there an opportunity for me to make an excuse, maybe to,
Oh yeah, there is.
the bidet?
Because she
and,
runs off to get the walking stick, and now you looked at it, and then she says, "Oh, I better put it back in its spot," and then walks off again, puts it back. So there's a moment where it can disappear.
Okay, I will do so. And
Don't say anything, Silvalos.
But why not? You
No.
just told me to ask a question.
Yeah, but don't say anything about Finley leaving.
Oh, you have to be clear when you give me instructions.
Yes, yes. Sorry,
He
Silvalos.
says,
Uh,
do you think somebody stole something from here? Because if she saved lots of money to build a new place, maybe it's stolen.
There's that
that's
big
a
brain.
good question. That is a big brain. So when she returns, we say, where did, could this have been a robbery?
She looks at you slightly dubiously and says, wouldn't that be a bit extreme? Wouldn't
I
a
think
robber
what
just
happened to your mother is a
robbed
bit
her?
extreme. Does she have any enemies? Did she have anybody who didn't like her? I'm knowing full well that like half the village doesn't like her.
Well, Modler didn't like her. Because
No, I
he
figured that.
kept telling people, she kept telling people not to go and buy his stuff and his drinks.
Yeah.
And you never know. This fine house my mum was doing, it's not just accommodation. She was looking to make a tavern with wholesome
Exactly.
food and no alcohol. And wholesome entertainment.
I'm turned to Siltalos and I say to Siltalos, did you notice if Modler was around during the performance or during Finley's performance? Or did he leave? I figure that a role is
I need to establish facts first, and then I need to see whether he notices it. So let's do that. I have more than in Brindlewood Bay of an idea what happened.
okay.
But I do
Yeah.
like to leave it
I
to
figured
dice.
as much, but I'm utilizing his big brain.
His big brain. So let's see.
Yeah.
So the straight wits. Don't think he's got anything else that would help him. Give him a bonus. So well, I
Oh.
think actually shortly after shortly after you went on stage, he disappeared, you're right.
Yeah. And he's the type of person, Siltalos, that would have those gloves.
You think
Would he not? Well, he's a fancy man.
he is?
He's he's all about show. These are show person's gloves.
You're
What do you think that they're
wise in the
used-
ways of
what
the
do you-
world.
Yes. What do you think they were used for? And I show him, like, I don't put them on, but I show him, like, the palms to see if he can recognize why they're worn. Like, what... you know what? I'm going to be more specific.
Okay.
Does
Good.
it
I
look
like
as
that.
if these gloves might have been used on the animals? So is there any type of kind of scratches that would show kind of goat claws or any type of hair
Goat
from
claws?
either of the beasts?
What sort of goats
What?
have you got in Canada?
Hey, this is a fantasy
Well,
game world.
Yeah, hooves, whatever, hooves. Sorry, I've been listening to Dolman Wood, so I should know better. Hooves, yeah.
You're asking Siltanos this, yeah? Because he's got better
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
He says, I
my
don't
eyesight
know. They
suck.
don't look like they've been used for riding because, yeah, you would have the reins. You would have them there and there and there. So it doesn't look like that. And you would reinforce gloves like this. They wouldn't last long.
Inside the gloves. So I kind of turn them inside out. Is there
Finely stitched.
anything? They're finely stitched.
Yeah. Is there
Yeah.
anything?
So these are expensive gloves, but is there any animal hair inside? Like not like they're
Sherlock.
fur lined.
Sherlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say there is a relatively small.
And this would be coming from him more than it's coming from me.
There's a little bit of muck in there, but it doesn't find any animal hair. Now, here's what happens.
Okay.
Before
Yeah.
we go across to Jape, Finley the Jape.
Mhm.
The lady, Hagella, she's coming back down and has put it all away and says, I'm afraid I'm really, really tired. I need to go to bed. And is there more you have to do? And then she looks at the gloves and says, oh, where did you find those?
Outside?
They're Modeller's.
They're Mordler's gloves.
They're Modeller's gloves. Yeah, he wears them when he does the bear performance.
Ah. Yes, I'll give them back. You should rest.
Yes, I must go. My sister is crying her eyes out. I need to go on to her. So please, if you find out anything, you must help us. And she talks more to Siltilos than to you.
Yeah. And any just before we go, is there like somebody like an aunt or somebody who can kind of come and take care of them over the night?
Oh no, we are completely capable to take care of ourselves. We just lock
Okay,
the door.
all
And
right.
people will know not to disturb us, and Madame Mortilla will
Okay.
know to look after herself. I'm sure on that. Oh yes, if she's there.
All right.
We haven't
Okay.
established
Yeah.
whether
Oh
she-
yeah, she's there. She's
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Okay. I ask Mortilla before we turn over to Finley.
We do need to.
If she
It's going to sleep.
noticed outside of either the window or when she was approaching the tavern, if she saw Modeler returning.
Oh, interesting roll. Which I haven't hidden, have I? I meant to.
Yeah, I
hide.
see that. Yeah.
You see what?
I saw it.
There's nothing to see here. She said, well, I think he came from, just as I was coming in. Is that right? I'm trying to recreate what I said when she came in. It's when you were telling your risque jokes from just before you swapped performers, right? So she says, yes, he was bringing his bear with him. He from the little stable next to the inn. It came with the bear and the goat, and he walked in. I didn't know who he was, of course, but a man with 2 animals. It was dark, but must have been him. Finley.
Thank you.
Finley, I want your scene now. And we are on a hard limit today, so we've got about 10, 15 minutes left. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to solve the case today. But, and if you want to do anything with the mountain talking, Martin, I'll give you a few minutes as well, just to get into the mood, what the ritual looks like and stuff. But Finley, you first.
Yes. So I'm going to poke around.
Where are you poking around? Like in the kitchen or something like that?
Once the other sister is crying her eyes out upstairs.
They are, one of them at this moment where you're doing this is walking around a little bit, but mainly in the guest room, like where they serve food and stuff, and going to her area. So there is the kitchen available. There's storerooms. There's probably like a wash kitchen or something like that, and there's probably something like the mum's room.
Yes, I'll try to find my way to the mum's room.
The mum's room. Okay, you go to the mum's room. Mm-hmm. You're in the mum's room. It's a simple room. It's got a bit of a bed. It's very stern. It's very, very, Presbyterian, if that makes sense.
There's probably religious symbol over the bed. Okay.
Simple bed. Nice
I
cloth, nice linen, all that sort of stuff, but very simple. Nothing adorned, nothing decorated.
So I can probably search it quite quickly.
Yes, you are able to. There's a little chest under the bed.
I will check the chest.
The chest has a lock on it, but it's open.
Okay.
So the lid just goes. It's like a document box more than anything else. There's a few bits of paper in there.
I rifle through them
and a couple of like a simple golden ring. So you rifle through it. Well, there's paper that seems to be a little bit of like correspondence, or basically her bookkeeping seems to be in there, like money in, money out, whatever she's spending money on, and who has she got some promises for deliveries from. It's not like a delivery notice or something, not that organized, but she seems to have kept log of when she was expecting goods to come in, and so, or food to come in from home, and whether she owed any money.
Did she owe any money?
She didn't have cash flow problems.
Okay.
But it seems to be like regular. If you're a bookkeeper, I don't know. Are you a bookkeeper?
I am terrible with money, but that could mean that it comes in and out of my hands so quickly. Maybe I picked up something along the way.
There seems to be money going somewhere. You're reckoning because it says something like "fine house," that she's putting it aside somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. And then
let's not
the simple gold ring.
Delta Green investigation of bookkeeping.
Yes. So the simple gold ring is just a straight wedding band, basically?
Yeah. Assuming that's what they do here. That was my idea.
Okay.
And it seems to be more like a man's size than a woman's size.
Interesting.
Clue. Let me add it. So... You're guessing.
Surely her husband would have been wearing this when he died in the lava.
Shirley. We're calling Shirley.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, I'm kind of curious to know where she hid the money, but not to steal it particularly.
Just to know.
To know if it was stolen, really, is like if this was over the money she was setting aside for the fine house, and someone robbed her but then killed her so that she couldn't report them because they had to live in this town. It would be good to know if that was actually what happened. But
yeah, can see that. What you do also see is amongst the paperwork, there's a book of recipes. Simple, wholesome food for the whole family.
I'll flip through it. Anything fall out or jump out at me?
What you notice is it's there are definitely some recipes, but it's almost like a bit of an almanac. There's also stuff about medications in there and balms and salves and stuff like that, and there are quite
Poisons?
a few annotations on it. So I just put in heavily annotated family recipe book or collection. Doesn't have to be book. So you're rifling through, and then you hear the daughter is going upstairs. You think you probably covered what you wanted to cover.
Yeah.
Or you found what you can find, which gives us a couple of minutes if we want to reunite you, but especially I want to know from the dwarf, how does this ritual look? How do you prepare for it? What do you do with it? What are you looking for?
Okay, so I will initially make a sort of circle of stones and fire within which I sit. And
Where are you going for it? Are you basically staying up on close to the temple? Are you going to the opposing hillside? Or?
I'm going to be close to the crime scene because that's where we wish to draw attention to, and therefore I want to circle the crime scene with maybe some fire as well, some small bonfires, just so I can draw the gaze of the mountain when I ask it the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with this wonderful instrument that Finley has granted me, I will play music to the mountain as part of the ceremony, as part of the summoning, as part of drawing it to me to answer my questions. And I will say, "Oh, great huge, grant me your insight, grant me your vision, grant me your guidance, bring the voice of the mountain to this place."
Okay.
And once the mountain then starts answering me, I will say, "Hail, great wise mountain, ever watchful over the little folk who walk all over your skin. I seek information over what happened in this very place. There was a body before who laid across the water. I seek your wisdom, what you saw. Who did you see? Grant me your knowledge."
That didn't rhyme, did it?
No
Grant me your knowledge.
AI here.
Now, do you want to do the roll tonight as a final roll, and then I'll reveal next time what you might have found out or not, or do you want to keep it next time that you roll?
But it's always successful, isn't it? It's just whether I
Yes,
get
but I want to know what happens to you and whether you've got enough willpower.
Okay, I've only got one willpower, but I only need one willpower.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it was a recent event.
Right.
Anything
So
within the last day only needs power level 1.
Yes, okay. So that's lucky then. Power level 1.
Unfortunately, I need power level 3 if I wanted to look back 9 years.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, yeah, that's what you were talking about at the time. So
but
you
I
can
have
speak?
a flute, so the ingredient allows me to increase it to power level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Short range requires. Yeah, it's the area you're standing in. That's why you want to do it there.
Yes. Yeah.
It can only be used in the mountain terrain type now, or inside a cave. Now, I'll rule that it's rocky enough here because I like the idea. Strictly speaking.
Yeah, we're on the edge of the mountains, aren't we?
We're
That's
on the
what I'm
edge.
thinking.
Yeah. It's good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the map. It's rocky enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's just roll for your mishap.
Well, let's hope I don't know what mishap you mean.
Because this could be quite entertaining.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So I have the ingredients. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now the mountain will answer. You can feel it. You can hear the rumble and the whistling wind over the mountains and so on. As the wind also whistles through that, what do you call that? That rope thing. See that on the two towers?
Yeah,
with
it's
the
like
rope
it's
in between?
It's like some ropes across the river, isn't it?
Like a rope ferry,
Yeah.
basically. So you have to carry the stuff from the far side where the tar distilleries are to the temple. You don't have to go through the valley. You can have that whole sort of backdrop to you. These towers high up there, the moon shining above you, and the river going through and gurgling, hot steam coming up, all that together with the rumble of the mountain. That's when you'll have your vision. And what your vision tells you, I'll tell you next time. Because I haven't thought of it. So
Dramatic music and then credits.
So it's a very, very different story today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too much waiting for Martin for his turn.
No,
He made
it's
it worthwhile for me, though. So that was a nice description there. And we will find a new date. We normally try every second week or so. We'll see. Have you got another date in the diary?
Yeah, we do. We do. It's the Thursday before Easter.
Oh dear, is it?
Yeah, I believe that it
I'm
is.
so busy these days. Thursday before Easter. I can't remember any of this. So Thursday before Easter is the 26th? No, it's not 26th.
Yeah,
It's the week after.
but actually I don't have it in.
I don't either. So
So-
we will settle that.
We'll discuss.
We will discuss off stream on Discord maybe, because on that Thursday I have to go to Southampton. So
I don't think I could do that 26.
no, I think I'll have a look, but we discuss.
And it would be
amongst
better if I
ourselves.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I
on
know it's a busy
26th.
time for you. I don't think it's going to work. On
Yeah,
the
very
26th.
busy. But I could do the second. So.
Yeah, second.
Oh no, no. Never mind.
discuss
I'll
it.
tell you later.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for now, however, thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching and for keeping us company. Charpas contributed to the chat. Mohammed said, hey, and didn't give you a reroll even though you begged for it. What's up with that, Mohammed? Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't make my performance roll.
And I'll see you all soon. And if you want to find more about this group here, this is episode number 7, I think. So feel free to look back on my YouTube channel and you'll find it there. So, good night, everybody. I'm going to send the stream into the into the stream ending screen, if I can find it. He was not on his PC at that time. Don't do it now because otherwise I'll forget to put it on. Next time. Next time.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.